Okay, welcome back. This is a short introduction to our place name quiz resource online. It's called LizardPoint. So just navigate to lizardpoint.com. You'll get here. Please note, select geography. And what you're going to need to do is register. When you register, what I need you to make sure that you do is use your university account. So we're going to get here, we're going to scroll down to create a new account. Your username I would like you to use is your SRU email without the @sru.edu. Now I'm going to use a Gmail account because I've already registered for this as a faculty. But for example, Dr. J. Livingston is going to be my username. And so for you it might be something like ALS 1002 if your email is als1002@sru.edu. So again, I'm going to do this, so I'll follow through. Dr. J. Livingston, this is a Gmail account that I've set up to use here. And again, the email is Dr. J. Livingston at SRU, or at rather gmail.com. Dr. J. Livingston at gmail.com. Password, again, it can be anything that you want. I don't see those. I'm just going to enter one here. Now, make sure that you click I agree to the terms and conditions and that I'm over 13 years of age. Okay, you're not creating a teacher account. Once you do that, you will receive an email. I'm going to go to that. You'll notice it'll look something like this in your SRU account. You click on that and simply click on the confirmation link below. And that gets you here. Now, the next piece that you have to do, your account is active, okay? The next piece that you are going to do is you're going to look at My Account and you're going to join a class. Okay, again, My Account, join a class. Click on that and you can begin to look at, put it in. Now for our class, it's small s period world underscore reg underscore 19, and you'll notice it populates there. Once you've done that, okay, there's your class, and you're going to say that that's the one that you want to enter. Okay. Now, this is, again, your name or other identifier. You don't need to do that. I will be using the information that comes from you in terms of your username. So simply agree to the terms and join the class. Okay, so now it will say you are currently enrolled in World Regional 19. That's fine. That means I get there. Now, the next piece. So now you've registered for the class. Now you need to take your quizzes. Now you'll notice that when you go to our website, you'll see LizardPoint quizzes. Click on that, and it will give you a list of all the quizzes that you have to take. And what I've done is I've broken the world into small chunks so that they're a little bit more manageable. We're going to start with the oceans and continents. It's a relatively easy one. It'll help me show you kind of how they work. So when I click on that, okay, what it's going to do is it's going to bring you to the quiz. Now, a couple of things. Use the practice mode. That's just fine because it allows you to continue to work through and it'll help you. Practice mode is sufficient to record in my gradebook. You don't ever have to take it as a test or a strict test. Okay, so for 3 points, where is the Arctic Ocean? Well, Arctic Ocean's up here. You'll notice that it highlights a region. I'm going to click on that. It says correct. Next, where is Asia? Asia's right there. Correct. Then it's going to ask me the next thing, Pacific Ocean. Now I'm going to get one wrong here, even though I know the Pacific Ocean is here. I'm going to click here so you see what happens. If I click there, it says no, that's the Atlantic Ocean, tells you what it is. And then it drops the points to 2. If I click, let's click over here in the Indian Ocean. No, that's the Indian Ocean. And there's 1 try left. No, I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to call it the Southern Ocean here. And it says, nope, that's Southern Ocean. And then it shows you, it allows you to say, click, where is it? And it highlights it. Now, then it'll move you on. Where's the Indian Ocean? I'm going to do these very quickly. Indian Ocean is there. North America is here. Antarctica is here. Europe is here. Southern Ocean, we already saw that. That's there. Atlantic Ocean is here. South America, here. Australia, here. Africa, here. Now, here's what happens. You'll notice that it says you have 91%. Again, 33 out of 36. 3 points for each one that you get correct right away. It's important to note that you don't have to get everyone right away. You have to get 70% on this. Now, let's say that we didn't get 70%. We can start over. You can do these quizzes as many times as you want or need to get to that 70% mark. What you will find is that doing these quizzes just a few times, you'll get a very good sense of where most of these countries are. And that's my goal. I want you to simply understand the world a little bit in terms of where countries are. So often we hear about places in the news and we don't have any real idea where they are in the context of other things. For example, there are some students that I know that are going to Serbia, and the question they had is, so what is Serbia? Where is it? And it's an important question. Serbia matters today. Okay, Serbia is part of the European continent, but it's part of what we'll see later on as kind of the Shatter Belt region, the northern Shatter Belt. Or you might hear about in the news Syria and the Syrian conflict. Well, where is that in relation, for example, to Europe or to North Africa? How does it relate to things that are going on? That's the important idea. We want to understand kind of where these things are as we begin to talk about them. Remember, when we talk about location, we also talk about proximity. Okay? So again, you need to get 70% on these. You can work through them at your own pace, but by the end of the semester, you need to get these done. So again, going back to our class list, you'll notice that each of these, you had world oceans, that's what I just did, and continents, then North Africa, West Africa, East Africa, Central Africa, Southern Africa. Each one of those is a little tiny quiz, and I'll pick out North Africa. You'll see how relatively small these are. In this case, we only have 7, you notice right up here, 7 countries to know. Okay, so again, in this case, Western Sahara, okay, Algeria, okay, Egypt, Libya, Morocco, Tunisia, and the Sudan. Now, again, I got 100% of that just because I've done this a long time. You don't have to do that all the time. Again, just try them, keep yourself in the practice mode, and you'll be just fine. Okay, until next time, Dr. Livingston, enjoy the maps.